I have a stain on my shirt. I washed my shirt and the stain was here. You ever get a shirt back and it's like, damn, I have to throw this shirt away because of this one little stain. But then I was like, nah, I mean, I can find another use for it. And now it's the only thing I can see. Even though it's just a whole shirt of white, it's like all I can see is this one stain. It's kind of like this week. But anyway, what's up? Okay, shout out to Lily 66. I can't even see it, bro. That just made me feel so much better. I'm still gonna throw this shirt away though, because I mean, I just can't get rid. This is my inner Virgo. It's just like, why didn't you wash up? I'm pretty sure I can bleach this off though. I don't think it's done. I just need to get the stain spot. I think I just need to take special whatever. But yeah, shout out to Bobo. This week was dope. How many of y'all, please hit that like button. I see 44 likes. That's a sign for me. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Honestly, like, damn. Oh, you can kiss my forehead. Just plant your lips on the screen. Anyone who wants to kiss my forehead, here it is. Plant your lips on the screen. You can kiss it. I have a very kissable forehead. Legend has it that if you kiss my forehead and make a wish, it will come true within the hour. So hold me to that. And other than that, comment a fire sign emoji if you enjoyed last week. Aquarius season is not playing, y'all. Comment a lightning sign emoji if you downloaded relevant information, like relevant knowledge to your destiny or to where you're headed. Because this Aquarius season is not playing at all. Okay. Shout out to Spells Inc. who said the lunar eclipse is strong. Like it's just started. Okay. Like this week is very important. My forehead is the 8th gate. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to EJ. I get my hair cut by an Aquarius, and Aquarius is my MC. For those of you who want some game on knowing how to align your astrology with the sign of your barber. Okay. None of this is manipulated either. Like I wasn't like, what's your sign? I found out after the fact that he was Aquarius. So I'm straight. I'm in good hands. Be very mindful. Make sure you have a relationship with whoever does your hair, because they're imprinting their energy on your crown when they work on your hair. So it's very, very important to know the zodiac sign of your barber, your hairdresser. Something as simple as them doing your hair can affect the rest of your 2 weeks on a surface level, to whether if they like screw up your haircut and now you have to wear a hair, or they give you a gray haircut and you fly, you look super fly, you know what I'm saying? But even different than that, like if your barber is going through a horrible, and not even just barber, like anyone who touches your crown, anyone who deals with your hair, your head. For women, the glory of a woman is her hair. All right, whether it's long, whether it's short. So it's like, if they're going through a shitty week, if they're going through a horrible week, they're transferring that energy to your crown. Everyone should have like a spiritual relationship or some type of relationship with the people who do your hair, or anything, if you want to get fully intentional. But other than that, this week features a balsamic phase. I don't think oh my God, the supreme being would comment. I don't think you guys know this is the most powerful balsamic phase that we're going to have this week at the end of the week, because we're starting next week with the strongest new moon ever without a south node. And I need to keep you guys up to speed on the current transits. Every single planet is almost like buddying up with someone. Venus is with Jupiter, right? We have a personal with the higher lord. Mars is with the higher lord, Uranus. Saturn is with Pluto and the south node. Mercury is with the sun. Like there's some shit going on. Like everyone is being guided. Every single facet of yourself is being guided by a higher force. It's temporary. And what's getting ready to move into form is waiting for that balsamic phase to end. And then next week, new, boom. And a lot of you feel this. A lot of you feel this as a greater emergence of your cosmic self, your Aquarian essence, okay? So as I give this, some of you are going to Some of you are going to see my energy start to morph. Others of you will feel it. I'm not aware of this because what I'm referencing is my Capricorn energy. As a Gemini sun, it's in my 8th. Venus is in my 12th. Like, I don't see this. Like, that's some of you guys are like, I don't think you know how much of an impact or influence you have on people. I don't. So every single time you guys give me feedback, every single time you guys tell me how I help, shout out to Nicoletta and Andre, shout out to King Capo, shout out to Lex, shout out to Lady Rainstar. For those of you who hit me up on my messages, please don't take it personal if I don't respond. I'm not ignoring you. If I don't respond, just trust that I'm just not in a position to, but I see y'all. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Be very, 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 very mindful. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my energy that I don't have as much control of right now is going to start to express itself because I'm getting ready for my personal every Cap Moon knows what I'm talking about. Like, we're getting ready for a personal death and resurrection. So there is going to be a point where I'm not the same anymore. Like, you'll notice a marked transformation of my personality, and it's because I died and I rebirthed. But it is what it is. Once again, every single time y'all say and tell me how I help y'all, that means the world to me. Like, I'm not really as aware, and it humbles me. It doesn't go to my head. I don't be like, yeah, I got all this following. Like, it's very humbling. I think it's amazing to know that. And also, you know what I mean? I was gonna mention more about the not the shape shifting or the transference of energy, but more so if you notice the shifting of my energy, I'm not necessarily aware of it because of it being in my 8th. There we go. I don't know if this is happening I think this is happening for Geminis who have their moon sign. If you're a Gemini who has their moon sign in a earth or a water sign, or a Sagittarius with this, I think you might also be in the same boat. But I just realized that my dark side is kind of like an intergalactic criminal. Like, I didn't realize that my dark side has been doing stuff in the astral. Sharoniana, Patreon is under construction. I'm glad that you asked that. I'm going to be restructuring it. So for those of you who are still on the tiers, I emailed everybody who got charged for January because I assumed that it wouldn't. And I refunded those who wanted refunds. But if you haven't changed your tier, make sure you do that before you get charged again on February. But we're going to be restructuring stuff. I'm going to bring in somebody opened up to the idea of private live Patreon readings. So if you guys think that's a great idea, I'm definitely going to implement it. Basically, I'll put a tier and we'll have a private live where I do special readings for you guys and I can answer questions as well. I thought that was a really great idea. So if any of you also have other ideas for tier ideas, let me know. It is in construction. But yeah, I'm realizing there are facets. This isn't necessarily specific to Gemini. There are facets of your subconscious that travel outside of your body and are responsible for visiting other people's dreams. I didn't realize my dark side is a hoe. I mean, my dark side is quite the troublemaker. A lot of my dark side is sealed. So the part of the leak of my shadow has been going out and doing some wild stuff. I had no idea. I'm only now starting to come into awareness because, you know, Saturn and Pluto is in Cap. And I know this sounds crazy, but before, you know, people be like, you were in my dream the other night. You were doing some crazy stuff. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't realize how real that is. Like, yo, BJ Gam was like, nah, we heard ho. Freudian slip. I had no idea. Indigo Sun 69. I'm feeling you. Like, this is a lot of us are realizing this now. Like, it's starting to really like impact our real life. So keep that in mind, because a lot of this balsamic phase especially is going to integrate every single part of your character. And that's the whole facet of a balsamic phase before it goes into the new moon. It clears energy. But this is a balsamic phase that is clearing on the south node with Pluto and Saturn. It's going to get super dark, y'all, before it gets super bright. Yes, Empress Daisy, I feel you. I feel you. And tell Yo to stop taking over our timelines because I don't even know what to do with that. But it is what it is. Shout out to Empress Phoenix Fire. One of you guys suggested that I add her on a peace talk, and I reached out to her for a reading. It's one of the best readings I ever had. Shout out to Water Star Vibes too. She also gave me a bomb reading. So you're gonna see both of them eventually on the peace talk. Yeah, y'all. I want to start this weekly horoscope with an intention, just like I was gonna say. And if you guys are excited for the Aquarius season webinars, I'm a little late on that, but I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna get that out. Okay. We're going to start this off with an intention. I set the intention for all dark vibes and forces to be cast out. Let the message that I spread touch the right people, illuminate the right minds, and really inspire every single body here to spread and move forward. Shout out to Kat, who just edited their pledge. Thank you so much. And yes, definitely be in a position to open up to very, very, very okay. Fit Goddess said, why am I feeling so full of light? We're here, y'all. Like, we're about to enter, like, literally, we have Mars and Aries with Uranus, Venus and Jupiter and Sag. There's a lot of light. There's a lot of light, more light than we're gonna have in a while. So enjoy this. This week is gonna be really fun if you really believe in yourself and push yourself. So let's breathe down to our diaphragm. We're gonna do a small ritual right now. I want you to breathe solar and cosmic light spiraling together, gold and silver, silver representing the cosmos, and then gold representing the sun, coming down your crown and resting in your heart. Breathe it in. Breathe out positivity and gratitude. You should feel your body tingling because this energy is ripe. And all I want you to do as you maintain this breath, let's just take some time to breathe and focus on a mission you have. What is something that you're ready to move forward with? Because what is happening right now with Aquarius season, now that we're done with the South Node and Aqua download, a lot of you are coming into the realization of your galactic purpose in this life. And it's for some of you, it doesn't necessarily translate as purpose. It can translate as more family concerns. It can translate as something personal, but it's a lot to handle. Comment a thunder sign emoji if in the past few days you've downloaded or received information from your higher mind that you realize, I don't think I'm ready for this, or this is a lot more than I expected. This is what you're about to catapult into next week. And this week is the last week of the old paradigm. This week is the last week of the old mode for the past 2 years for you, because we're clearing this balsamic phase. And then this new moon is going to be electric. Everyone's going to be doing the electric side, not the cha-cha side, the electric side. Everyone's going to be shocked, like, and slide, like, oh my God. Okay. You need to understand you're going to be pushed to do things that you're not ready for until next week. You'll be ready. Like, it should feel like you're not ready for it, but you are, more than you know. So let's just breathe. And I just want you to focus on what it is that you want assistance for spirit with. And let's just take time to connect our energies and focus while we have like 300 plus people. Water signs and fire signs prophesy and speak life to the chat. Water signs heal us. Fire signs speak fire, speak energy. And earth and air just stand by for stability. Water signs and fire signs adding energy is going to make some of you sensitive and tingly. Just accept their energy, okay? And this is why I love these rituals, because they're so fucking powerful. We're so amazingly powerful, excuse my language. And it's so amazing when you get to feel it. I'm moving my hands to just move the energy intuitively the way my Neptune and Uranus and Capricorn feel inspired. So to my Gemini, it doesn't make sense, but to my Cap, it's just like, move. I knew it. So the results for this ritual is the Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. When we're done with this ritual, out of thin air is going to come to you evolution and unexpected success that will change your situation to push you toward your path. Why? Because we as a group set the intent to. We're just shifting energy, and because we rock. Because we rock, and your wishes will come true. So keep that in mind. A lot of you, your subconsciouses have been obsessively leading you towards something, and you don't just trust it. Just trust it. So continue to breathe. Fire, thank you so much. I'm feeling tingly. I feel the energy, fire. Thank you, water, for healing us. Someone asks, is it air time? Great question. Air and earth, all you have to do is stand by. All you have to do is just hold space. Just breathe in this fire and cosmic energy, golden and silver, spiraling down into your crown and coming into your heart. Now, some of you can opt to keep this energy when you are ready. You could do this anytime after I'm done or before. Shout out to Starborn Messenger. Starborn Messenger has given me Starborn Messenger has actually uploaded a new binaural beat. So I'm going to actually comment it in the description box below. It's 22 minutes, 22 seconds. This dude is a Gemini with an aqua moon. He's legit. So your homework or body hack, your Uranus body hack for tonight or homework is to listen to this within this week or during the new moon. Okay. You can listen to any binaural beats. I recommend this one because his energy is legit, so legit. So I'm definitely going to be listening to that tonight. When you are ready, you could do this now and you could do this later. Beam the energy of your heart to your central core source. I'm going to beam it to the sun or to the universe. Boom. Just beam it out. Boom. And the beaming of it is to release your intent. So don't just beam it out, beam an intent. And the intent that I want you to place is to let the universe bring directly to you an action step. Okay? Someone said link can be found. There we go. There's an action step that needs to be made, but cannot be. And let me kind of explain this once again, because some of you know that you have to do something, but you're not necessarily sure how it's supposed to be done. That's because you're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to co-create it with the universe. I hope this makes sense. I really hope this makes sense. So you're now giving up control and surrendering control by beaming your heart intention to the universe so it can co-create, so you can Mars and Aries take the first step. Okay. What I am saying is throughout this week, before this day is over, and some of you a little bit after, because you have your arrangements and contracts, you will 100% have the opportunity to make that step. It won't be confusing. You will know it's a step, and it will be a leap of faith, and it will be a risk, but you will know that it's the step you're supposed to take because it comes to you. It's an opportunity that you could either take or not. Okay, Mars and Aries, you walk through that door or not. So really focus on that intent and beam it to the universe. Beam it to wherever you feel. Your spirit guide, central core source. I'm beaming it to the sun. It could be the universe. All right. Whew. So I got the 9 of Cups and I got the 3 of Cups. For some of you, this is going to be a choice you were going to make anyway. For some of you, the link is a binaural beat. Ooh, Ether just walked through a door. So see, you quick with it. For some of you, it's literally like you already know you were going to do this anyway. For some of you, it's going to be a little scary. You know you have to do it, but you know it might risk everything. And that's that balsamic phase with the moon on Saturn, on Pluto, on the South Node. This week is ending a 2-year cycle forever. 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 There are things this week that'll be done that will never be done again. Period. Period. I got the Lovers card too. So for those of you who've been waiting for love, for those of you who've been waiting for like energy to move forth, that's next week. Once we have that new moon starting this new Aquarius cycle without the South Node, the reason why the South Node in Aquarius delayed things is because it had to download. You don't start new projects when a project's underway. You're not going to ride a new highway while it's being constructed. Now that the South Node's out of there and there's nothing in Leo and there's nothing in Aquarius, this new cycle in Aquarius starts proper. And let me tell you, first of all, I give a damn less what dark forces hate me right now. If a dark force has a problem with me, you can see me. You don't want to see me though, because I carry the spirit of Archangel Michael, and you will get that smoke. I am here for the smoke. Period. I want the smoke. I want the smoke. I want the smoke. I can summon angels, homie. All right. I'm about to create a sitcom. I'm about to create a YouTube sitcom where I go to places and I call on angelic forces. Okay. I'm gonna walk into the hood and someone's gonna be like, yo, are you lacking? And I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm never lacking. All right. Archangel Sandalphon, handle these fools. And they're going to laugh in my face. They're going to be like, what? This dude's calling angels? What? I don't see nothing. And then they get handled appropriately by an invisible angelic force. I want the smoke. I want the smoke. Period. Ain't nobody messing with me or the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. I don't play. I got angels on deck. I got goddesses on deck. I know real spiritual practitioners. We don't play out here. You got a problem with me, Dark Forces? I want all the smoke. I'm chilling with Raphael. I know Uriel personally. You don't want it with the light of God. Period. 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 I want the smoke. Okay? I didn't want the smoke before. Before Jupiter was in my 7th house, I had to lay low. I had to keep quiet. Now Jupiter's in my 7th. I want the smoke. And I see people are coming after my Gemini brothers. I see people talking foul about Kanye West and his family. I want the smoke. You ain't gonna talk. I've been Team Ye for a while. Even when Kanye was saying things that were suspect, and I reluctantly still defended dude, and he didn't even need defense. He didn't even need my defense, but I'm Team Gemini. I have always been Team Gemini, and I will not stop being Team Angel. I want all the smoke, period. Y'all better put some respect on our name, period. Period, period. Okay? And that's that. And that is that. I don't want to hear no propaganda about what Ye didn't do. All right? I didn't want the smoke before. I'm ready for it. I ain't keeping quiet anymore. I ain't keeping quiet anymore. If y'all want it, you can get it. Let me know. I will summon angels. You will know. You will know respect. You will know the fear of God. Period. Anyway, yeah, they're gonna call me the smoke dealer. They're gonna call me the smoke dealer. Period. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And let me show you guys once again why. I'm gonna keep that same energy. Let me show you guys once again why this week is just epic and iconic. Okay, we're starting this week off with a conjunction. It pinpoints at 9. 9 is an action degree. Oh my God. Every single day this week is just like flabbergastery. And I did make that word up. And then we have Moon. By the time the Moon enters Sagittarius, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Then it goes into the balsamic phase. It's going to cross all these energies. And we end the week off right before a new moon. Okay. This is what I mean when I say Venus has Jupiter. Mars has Uranus. Chiron has Neptune. Mercury has the sun. Saturn and Pluto are politicking over all the rest of us mortals. Like, I don't think these guys know we're about to shake shit up. It's going down. Please hit that like button. Thank you, Bonnie, for pulling the Hierophant for us. That's very relevant. So we're grounded in proper spirituality and we're doing things by the book. Let me tell you guys something, y'all. This is the week where your relationship with higher forces, your relationship with actual, you know what I'm saying, dark forces manifest very, 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 very realistically. Okay. Thank you, Brooklyn Culture. All right. This is very important because the way that you take action based on this is going to define very well whether you truly believe in your spiritual heritage or whether you are still ruled by fear. Okay. And I don't want to shame people who are ruled by fear. I don't want to be the person that's like, how dare you not have enough faith in yourself to believe in yourself, even when it's life or death, because a lot of us have been programmed and brainwashed to be ruled by fear. There are so many people who don't take authentic action because every single thing they do is characterized by what is this person going to think? What is that person going to think? What are these people going to think? They don't take authentic action. They don't act based on themselves. They trick themselves and make themselves believe that they're being altruistic or that they're caring about other people by denying those other people their authentic selves because they care about what other people who don't even know them that well are going to think. That's fake. Sorry, not sorry. That's fake. That's not you. You don't deserve that. If anyone's doing it, I hope none of you are doing that. So this is where, you know, you're in a position to break through. Shannon asked an amazing question. What about being trapped by addiction? This balsamic phase is going to rid that once and for all. This balsamic phase is going to help people not only rid themselves of addictions, but generational curses that have been lingering. And this is why I'm saying that door is going to open. We just did a mass ritual right now. That door is going to open very profoundly within the next 30 minutes. And the deadline is by the end of this week. When that door, now listen, if some of you are like, what's this door? What's this door? This door is going to come to you. The only thing you have, this is a co-creation from the universe. The universe is going to manifest the door. All you have to do is walk through that door. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm glad you connected. Ang Wu-Tang, no worries. You can go back to the beginning and do the ritual. Right before I do the super chat, we're going to do another ritual, and that's to release addictions. That's to release any curses. It's not a clapback spell, but any negative energy that was picked up during this Capricorn season, as is usual when we go past Pluto, we're going to drain it. We're going to let it go. Okay. So I'm letting you know once again, this week, I'm going to call walking through the cosmic door. Okay. And I love this phase of the moon. Ethernosis was good. That's why I love Gemini moons, because we're in sync. We are in sync. We are in sync. And I'm not talking about the boy band. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Oli Francesca marijuana is a herbal plant that I think they might be putting shit in now, but it is from the gods. As long as you do it with moderation and as long as it's not an addiction that rules your life, I think everybody should smoke it reasonably and at the right age. But if it rules your life, if you have an addiction to it, if you can't let it go, you need to stop doing that for a while or forever. Okay, so keep that in mind. Walking through the cosmic door. I love when the moon goes through Scorpio, Sagittarius, and even Cap. Okay, when the moon goes through Scorpio and Sag, you get secrets revealed. Secrets become revealed. And not only are there like sacred revelations, but then the moon goes into Sagittarius and it all comes to light. And you get that fresh, meaningful perspective that gets you urged. And this is going to be the first moon in Sagittarius that we have with Jupiter and Venus in Sag while the sun's in Aquarius. Woo! So not only are moon and Scorpio transits so dope, and I do mean like Scorpio is like heroin. Scorpio is pure dope. Scorpio is that pure, uncut cocaine, that pure heroin, that pure coke that will kill you. That's why Scorpio is such an addictive vibration. And the reason why moon and Scorpio transits have been so dope is because it's trining Neptune in Pisces. So now the quality and the experience of this dope is in the most dream quality way. You guys, right now as we speak, are uncovering secret knowledge that is divine. Shout out to Indigo Sun, who quit alcohol after the eclipse. Clapping for you there. That's amazing. Okay, so what is Aquarius? Knowledge. What is Scorpio? Purity. The moon in Scorpio, hidden secret. Hidden secret what? Aquarius. Knowledge. Coming out now. Guided by Neptune and Pisces, which does not make any sense. Are you still trying to make literal, conscious, physical sense? We don't have Virgo. We don't have Taurus. We have Capricorn, but it's dying because Pluto's there. How many of you are ready to step into the next world where you can literally levitate? But the reason why you can't levitate is because all your life you have programmed at a deep subconscious part of you that it's not possible. Pluto and Capricorn is killing that. And I'm just using an example as levitation. It doesn't have to be that extreme, but secret knowledge specific to you is uncovering itself. This is my norm, just like it's your norm. I had a reading with Marcy Garcho yesterday. God bless her soul. She ended up, and she's a Pisces, actually, Sun, Scorpio rising. She ended up telling me everything that I told myself a day prior. You're going to have experiences like this. I channeled and had a deep conversation with myself the night before, and I told myself stuff that was hard to believe. Only for her, only for another ascended master and an Aquarius. Shout out to Sharon Andrea. Only for these goddesses to basically reaffirm what I didn't even tell them. It's going down, and this stuff is natural occurrence for me, just like I know it is for you. Okay, because I'm coming at this from a lower awareness. Yeah, my soul power is pretty high, but Sun is still in Gemini. I love it there, but I know, knowing that everyone else is capable of so much more. So trust me when I say this week you are walking through the cosmic door. There are some times in this life where you have to make decisions based on secret personal knowledge that only makes sense to you, that you just have to do. And other people may think you're crazy. Other people may genuinely feel like you need help, but you have to do it because it makes sense to you. So a lot of you know everything up until this point was seeing and feeling into the future because Neptune is in Pisces, but then also feeling the old cycle of self-hate, the old cycle of disbelief in yourself. Purge. Okay, I would like to read an excerpt from Dr. Keenan Astro Healing. If you're not subscribed to him, please subscribe to him. Very, 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 very amazing Ascended Master. Oh, shit. Taylor gang. Hilarious. Okay, so I got a little distracted, but I would like to read. He's on Instagram as well. I want to read a very important excerpt. And it's so relevant. Shout out to Dr. Keenan, Astro Healing. All right. Anyone who postures from a position of one fixed emotional or mental state of awareness is functioning from a third density perspective. If you want a human guide to emulate a perfect spiritual state of awareness for you, you will not find it. This is idolatry of separation, of believing you need to look outside of yourself for spiritual wisdom. This is the very foundation of the Matrix's system of oppression, based on the lie that one has it more figured out than the other. Okay, Dr. Keenan Astro Healing on IG. Make sure you follow him. By believing this lie, you betray your own journey and set yourself up for being manipulated and used. Are you not done being used? Do you really need to project the false idea of perfection onto others in order to make yourself feel safe? Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. This is foolishness at its apex. You destroy yourself in your attempt to seek divinity outside yourself again and again. This is why you cannot seem to find love for others, because you show hatred for yourself. You are never the passenger of your journey. You are always the driver. Do you wish to keep driving yourself off the cliff, trusting that someone will catch you falling? This way of believing is being brought to an end through the transmutation process of the Saturn-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn. You cannot hide in the shadows of love and light anymore, pretending you can put on a smile and claim moral superiority over others simply because you appear a certain way. You are the wolf in sheep's clothing, the Antichrist prophesied when you posture from this deluded position. This is what we are not only purging this week, but this is what I mean when I say walking through the cosmic door. You are effectively being put in a position to refocus the extroversion and the projection of your subconscious towards energy outside of yourself, towards something inside. This is so subtle in the sense where a lot of people do this not because they want to, because you've been taught to. Dr. Keenan Astro Healing is the IG. A lot of people do this, even people who may not be aware. And so when I say walking through, shout out to Domina Vantana, when I say walking through the cosmic door, I feel so. What's up, Mish? Shout out to Feels of Mish. I mean so in a way where the universe is going to help you. And it's different to say this to everyone. It's difficult to say this to everyone because everyone is at different stages of their awakening. So some of you have already walked through that door. Some of you are going to walk through a deeper door. Okay. Spells Inc. said, should we wait with new projects until the new moon? Great question. I personally would say you should, but if you get pushed to do so before, take that chance. Very great question. Okay. Once again, a lot of you have been feeling there's something I have to do. I need to level up. I need to get to that next level. A lot of you feel something that you can't put into words. And that's because you need to allow the universe to show it to you. This engineered, pre-programmed, subconscious response to put this feeling into your own hands so that you can do it is learned, it's taught, and it's dying. We are not taught how to co-create with the universe because science has never truly acknowledged the presence of spirit. So some of you still think you're humans when you literally have transcendent God or goddess spirits or souls. Like the most you have is a human vessel. Humanity is a quality of your existence, but not your identity. Okay? So you are not a human. You are not, that's the biggest lie you've been told. You're not a person. You're not people. You're not a human. You have a human vessel. And that's even, not everyone even has a human vessel. That's debatable. You have a human vessel. Some of you are angels with a human vessel. Some of you are demon gods or goddesses. Some of you are daemons. Some of you are fire goddesses, star goddesses, dream goddesses from different realms with a human vessel. Okay, thank you, Mercedes. Some of you are aliens. You're extraterrestrial higher frequencies that embody themselves in human vessels. This is why some of you wake up in a different timeline, because while inhabited in a human vessel, your spirit was born when you were 13, when you were having a Saturn opposition to Pluto. That's when you truly came in your human vessel, and the other spirit that was holding space for you to make it to them exited or returned or integrated. You will come into greater freedom the more you accept that you are not who you think you are. You are not a human being defined by a society that does not acknowledge spirit. You have a conscious self, you have a super conscious self, you have a subconscious self. And so the whole notion of surrender, and this is why Pisces escape. People like Pisces, people like Sag, people like Aquarius, you didn't have to teach them. People like Cancer know how to surrender. But when they surrender and allow the universe to create before they act, you guys call them lazy. You guys call 12th housers bums. You guys call 8th housers weird because they don't get up and take control, which is ego, which is what we've been taught because we weren't connected with spirit. And so some people have been doing the right thing the whole time and being made to feel like they're losers because they weren't doing it the way that society was doing it, and which was wrong. This is where you need to allow yourself to trust yourself. The universe wants you to do by not doing, and you will do, but you need to wait. You need to co-create. This is why I'm saying some of you walked through that door already. And some of you are set to walk through that door for the first time. Please hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. So really, really keep that in mind, okay? The universe has to show you before you realize, because what everyone is going to see this week, assuredly, okay? I'm even going to show you. We're going to go back into the Peace Mobile. By the time that the moon is in Sagittarius on the 29th, there's no coincidence that when the moon ascends into light, Mercury will be conjunct the sun. And this is processing information back to the solar deity and angel so that we can come into full clarity. An epiphany is coming this week. It's been lurking because Mercury has been catching up. And for those of you who need a crash course, what happens is Mercury goes retrograde. Okay, let's show you. Let's show you how this works. So what happens is, oh my God, are you serious? Wow. So the last time Mercury conjuncted was in Libra, guys, and now it's conjuncting again. Oh no, I was wrong. It was actually in Virgo, which is still Libra, right? And now it's conjuncting in Virgo. The last time we had this conjunction, guys, was crystallizing our current reality. And now that it's 9 degrees in Aquarius, it's going to take the micro and give us a macro perspective. But let me show you how Mercury transits work, okay? You move forward and Mercury moves forward. Mercury moving forward is gaining information of events, of situations, of people before we're consciously aware. Your mind starts thinking in the future. You start to be hip and aware of things before they come. You start to ponder future possibilities. Okay, Mercury starts to connect with other energies beforehand. And then what happens? It goes retrograde. When Mercury goes, if Mercury doesn't go retrograde, your mind will be moving way too fast for your conscious awareness to pick up. Mercury reaches a place, now it starts to move slow because planets don't go backwards. It just appears that way. It's actually just moving slower. When Mercury goes backwards, it's like, okay, I need to go back. I need to reevaluate everything I said so that I can come into full conscious clarity with the sun. Bam. Hey, this is everything I picked up, Master Sun. I'm going to go back. And while you move forward, son, I'm going to now reevaluate everything I've learned. Bam. Then Mercury starts to station a little bit after it's kind of whatever. Bam. Now Mercury begins the process of catching up to the sun. Okay. It's a little bit close here in Capricorn. And the whole purpose of this phase is while Mercury's catching up, it's taking everything that it's processed and now it's ready to meet with the sun and bam, put it on. Okay. So let's explain how this works here. What Mercury has been doing has been actually having us reevaluate our super psychic abilities. And the whole reason why the conjunction with the retrograde, with the square to Neptune and Sagittarius, 5 degrees on Jupiter was a huge deal because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm capable of doing so much more than I even thought. But how? What's the way? How do we know this? The sun now is coming into awareness of everything Mercury already processed and then beyond, while Mercury was reevaluating how we have to transform ourselves in Scorpio to facilitate for this higher conscious awareness, all happening within your subconscious, all happening in a way that you're not going to be totally conscious of. It travels through Capricorn, transforming the way that we have to give up control issues, like Malika B just says, and now it's conjunct. 9 degrees in Aquarius. 9 degrees is an action degree. 9 degree is a degree in Aquarius where you're taking action off knowledge that you receive. And this conjunction is going to be one that allows you to know. This is why even now that it's not exactly conjunct, you're coming into greater clarity of your purpose. You're coming into greater clarity of the knowledge of yourself, simultaneously being urged to rocket propel into the future. This is a very amazing transit because we go into the future. So a lot of you wanted to know, what do you have to do? A lot of you wanted to know what's next. This is it. This is the week where you not only know what's next, but you have the action step. And once you take that Mars and Aries action, Uranus and Aries is going to crystallize it and evolve it in the most unconventional way, which is why I'm saying some of you are going to walk through that door, but it may not make sense to other people will get it. But you're not doing this because it makes sense or because it looks right to other people. You're doing this because you know, KNOW, Aquarius, without a shadow of a doubt, that this is the door you have to walk through. And you'll know it's the right door because before you walk through that door, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. Oh my gosh. Pluto Star said doing nothing is an action too. And this is where you have to have faith and co-create with the universe in the sense where this is going, there's nothing you have to do. And for, especially for cardinal signs, like I'm Moon in Capricorn, my Mars is in Aries. It's like, what do you mean there's nothing I have to do? It's easy for mutable signs and fixed signs to get it. But for some of you cardinals, it's like, what do you mean there's nothing I have to do? It's like you literally have to allow it to happen, where it's almost like you're not waiting, but you're allowing experience to happen so that once that door is there, you walk through, because there is something you're going to do, but you need to have the door come into form first. So let's go back into some of this could be romance, some of this could be career, some of this could be legacy, all of the above. Like, this is where we need to go back in time in the Peace Mobile. 1776, y'all. Oh man, there's no affirmance for this. Oh, don't play with me. Oh, well, Planet Watcher does need to be updated. All right, cool. Not even tripping. $17.75. Yes, y'all. Pluto was in Capricorn. Pluto was in Capricorn. Where was Saturn? Libra. All right, bear with me here. Pluto was in Capricorn, 1775. Okay. 1776 was the year in the United States as the official beginning of its nationhood with the Declaration of Independence. I hope you know we are right now in one of the most revolutionary parts of the world of life right now. We are in the midst of revolution. We are back in 1775. You had colonials who were beefing with their European cousins, talking about, we ain't paying tax to y'all. We are not paying tax to y'all. Okay. We committed genocide on these indigenous people here. We deserve this land. Stop trying to take money. Okay. And they had their little war, and the extraterrestrial ascended master, not Thomas Jefferson. I can't believe I can't remember his name. George Washington, the alien ascended master, George Washington. If y'all, like, once y'all know astrology, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that there is deep significance that the first president of this country had a Capricorn moon with an Aquarius sun. Shit like that is not a coincidence. So when you notice that there are Masonic structures that basically hold down the energy grid of this crying land, Mother Gaia is crying because people die on her land every day, fighting amongst each other. When you remember that this nation that was built upon genocide and the man stealing of other people as slaves started with George Washington. And not just George Washington, his administration, but there's significance that the first president of the United States was a master Aquarius. Like, check out the digs on his chart, y'all. Or Pisces, apparently. Last time I saw it was Aquarius. But with the cat moon, Pisces even makes it more crazy. Pisces makes it even more crazy with moon in Capricorn. So you basically have, with the North Node in Sagittarius, I don't know what I saw that had him as an Aquarius, though, which is really weird. But when you realize that the nation was founded with this extra dimensional, very alien energy, all right, it will make sense as to a lot more of the higher ascended knowledge that came into Masonic templates that formed this nation. Okay, there's a revolution coming on. The children of these descendants who were mercilessly slaughtered to basically build this land are going to manifest themselves through the next generation. Whether this is an economic revolution, whether this is like a world civil war, we're in the brink of this. We are on the brink of this. Except the last time Pluto was in Capricorn. Okay, I think you have to be at least 34 years old to run for president. So, I mean, I would have to wait till, I wouldn't consider running for president, but if I did, I would wait till like 2024 or 2028 after like Uranus is in Gemini, and I can do it. But other than that, and Pluto's in Aquarius, but other than that, like the last time Pluto was in Capricorn was the 1770s. It literally takes around like 200, 300 years for Pluto to go around. The last time Pluto was in Capricorn, I believe, maybe it wasn't the last time, but I think it was the last time. 1776, okay, was when Pluto entered Aquarius, basically, around that time. And the last time Saturn was in Libra. Saturn was in Libra. Now that Pluto is back in Aquarius, the last Saturn-Pluto conjunction was right before 9/11. Last time, now that Pluto is back in Capricorn, Saturn's here. We are witnessing the destruction and birth of a completely corrupt system that's ready to go. When I say corrupt system, I'm not just talking about America. If you think about the way every single nation was founded, it was not founded in purity. That is an energy. Mind you, this was founded during a time that did not openly acknowledge the presence of spirit. The Masons did, okay? But It's exposing itself. Like Malika B just said, Jessica T, this is so wild. Everything about where we are is so wild. Think about how lost children are, where we glorify entertainers and we glorify socialites instead of people who are doing things to actually push forward society, which do not trend as much. Gossip trends more. And this did not start with our generation. It's only the symptoms of what the older generation put into form, although they're not to blame either. This is just karma. And now the whole balance of karma is completely radically opening. And like Abraxas said, spiritual awakening. Everything about now is not normal. Matrix templates are completely transforming the way we even connect to the universal grid and to Mother Gaia. And this is why I'm saying this very week, as we tap into this pulse moving forward. Thank you, Ernika. Colby said it. This is the end of that 9/11 cycle. Moving forward, shit is different around these parts. Period. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet already. Shit is completely different around these parts. And it all starts with you. It all starts with your relationship with you. And this is literally the last week that in any part of your body, you're going to look outside of yourself. You're going to understand in a different way how to incorporate all levels of your being. Okay. There is a conscious realm, there is a subconscious realm, and there is a superconscious realm. It is a lie. It actually, I don't think anyone ever claimed this, but it is a lie to believe that this conscious reality is the biggest reality. What you're going to start to be aware of, and this is something water signs have always been aware of, but couldn't put into words. And then for the super conscious, air signs and fire signs have been aware of, but weren't in liberty to speak of. Your subconscious reality and your superconscious reality supersede your conscious reality. There is a higher reality taking place through your heart where you are an avatar, which is more complex and relevant than this 3D reality. Shout out to Sydney Freeman. Some of you literally live lives in the solar system, channeling energy down to this 3D avatar. There is also a subconscious reality that also takes place from the perspective of our moon signs, which interact with the superconscious and conscious worlds simultaneously. All right. A rare few in this lifetime will be able to be aware of all three realities, whereas the younger generation, Pluto, Sagittarius, and beyond, will be aware of the conscious, superconscious realities simultaneously. If you were born after 95, you are born with this intertwined, whereas Pluto, Scorpio, and before are having to intertwine this. Very, very important. Your moon signs play out like your sun signs do. Your moon sign is beefing with the square of its moon while your sun signs are trying to have a conversation. There is a whole subconscious avatar and world that exists completely under your awareness. That's why it's called subconscious. And you need your superconscious to understand and integrate the subconscious. There is a superconscious reality with your higher self that exists. We're not taught this because we're limited. It's not that people didn't know this. It's so that we are blind to this and we don't change our reality. Ever since the 1700s, there were timeline shifts that took away large amounts of magical awareness so that people could be stuck in a system. If people knew what we knew now, there's so many laws that wouldn't be passed. This is why people had to lie in history books about a lot of the genocide that has happened around the world, because every country has propaganda to maintain so that you look at the country you're in with respect. If they were to explain all their demons and all their skeletons in the closet, you wouldn't have respect for the country. So you have been lied to, period. And it's not exclusive to this nation. Every country does it. Every country does it, period. And so the sins, the karma of that is being rectified. This week, you're going to see facets of yourself that you were not fully aware of, that you will begin to be fully aware of starting the end of the week and really starting in the next 2 days. Okay? Trust me when I say the couple of days that the moon is in Scorpio will reveal secret knowledge about your heart and about who you truly are. The secret knowledge about what you can do. All right. History is going to reveal her story. Ironically, knowledge is freedom. Freedom is power. Ancestral sin needs to be healed, just like all y'all are preaching right now. But this is very important. Sacred, secret, pure knowledge that has been hidden from you by yourself. Some of your subconsciouses literally had to hide this from yourselves because some of you are fire sparkers. Some of your subconsciouses knew that you weren't ready. And this is as simple as when people go through, this is as real as when people go through traumatic events, your unconscious has to make you forget. Because if you remembered, it'll just shock you. And so you forget it and you have amnesia. Everyone has this. Whether it was super traumatic or whether it was just super spiritual, this is what you're going to be uncovering this week by the end of the week where the moon is on a south node. Okay. And LS Cherry, yes, I stay hip to Daylight. Daylight is the GOAT right now. He's a problem. If y'all haven't heard Light Skin or Little White Lie, check that out. It's fire. It's fire. I heard part 1, 2, and 3. So keep this in mind because like Aquariuses are on fire, yo. Aquariuses are on fire. You're going to see more Aquariuses like Daylight come out. It's just for so long they had to stay in. And I'm getting frequency attacks to my brain because I'm going in. I ain't tripping though. I ain't tripping though. You cannot stop me. If you want smoke, let me know. I will bring the angels with me. Period. I'm so sorry because I be shouting at some of y'all. But yes, okay. Period. This week is going to bring out uncharacteristic parts of yourself that you need to integrate fully and totally. And it starts with the secret knowledge about yourself that will come to light when the moon is in Sagittarius. That means very deep feelings. Annabelle Joyner Lucas is a Leo with the Libra moon. That means very deep feelings are going to start to guide you. And the square to Aquarius is going to be very weird because certain things that you knew to be true, you're going to feel that it wasn't at all. And now you have to integrate it to this new knowledge. That is what the square between Aqua Sun and Scorpio moon means, with Mercury on the sun in Aquarius. All right, Empress, I'm gonna miss y'all too, because there will be some facet where I'm gone. Like once I'm gone, I'll never come back. But another me will come through that's really more me. And you'll see when it happens. Okay. I feel like some Pisces or Sagittarius have seen this too and have been slowly preparing me. But keep this in mind. Okay. Superpowers, like Raynovsky said, you're going to understand secret knowledge of how more to express your superpowers. When the moon is in Sagittarius, the supernatural awareness is going to emerge physically in your sight. 10th house of Sag is Virgo, real. Okay, battle rapper. And then once it goes into Capricorn, it's going to be a balsamic phase where you're making final action to do and put things to rest before the new moon's in Aquarius, and we have a new galactic cycle that's propelling us into the future. Okay, I have said for the longest time, 2019 is going to be a bloodbath. And I've been following this hip hop beef. I was one of the very few people who predicted the hip hop beef and war that has been going on for years. It started off as what sounded like a joke, but I was very serious. I was like, yo, and the reason why I profile hip hop started in the streets. It was a socioeconomic, political way for people who didn't have a voice to come into their culture. Before it was proliferated by labels, and rap came and just kind of destroyed the general essence of hip hop. All right. I follow it because it's booming all around the world and it's hot. It's the pulse of the collective to let you know whatever you see going on in hip hop is going on through everyone's lives. 2013, I called it. I was like, we're going to have some of the greatest hip hop beef ever. It's going to be like WWE. Shortly after, not more than 2 weeks after, Birdman and Ross started beefing, and then Meek Mill and Drake started beefing. And I've been saying 2019 is going to be a bloodbath. And you see people throwing shots at Kanye, Joyner Lucas got dissed by Don Q, who dissed Tory, and people are just going back and forth. J. Cole threw shots at Drake like it's going down this year. When Nas said hip hop is dead, he wasn't lying. But what he didn't know was that the next generation was going to bring back a whole nother souffle of rap into the culture so that they can also, share their story. Even though they're all being deceived, they're being used by greedy corporate execs who are just marketing them to poison the minds of the youth, to make them think that the most that they can get to is to be a rapper or somebody who gets in trouble with the law, who had to break through, when people are so much more. But that's all they're seeing. That is all they're seeing. That is all they're seeing. That is all you see. You look at any other genre, you see people that come from respectable backgrounds. You look at rap, they only choose people who are criminals, who get in trouble with the law, who do some bad stuff. No one wants to admit it because then they say you're a hater. No disrespect to those artists, because those artists came from hard places. That is why corporate executives do not manipulate intelligent Black people. They do not manipulate. The COINTELPRO had to stop NWA. COINTELPRO had to stop not Naughty by Nature, NWA, Professor Griff's group, all right, with Flavor Flav. They had to go for Murder Inc. because they could not see conscious Black people in the community raising through. And it's not even just specific to Black people. Even in underground sectors with other races, it gets shut down and suppressed. There is a reason Public Enemy, thank you, when they started coming up with that conscious shit, they shut that shit down because they need to make you see that Black people are only, or not even Black people, the lower class. The lower class can only aspire to this, where you can either be an entertainer or a ball player. And you will never, they cannot manipulate intelligent people to do that. So they go to people who don't have money. They go to people who need the money. They need the clout, and they manipulate them. And they say, and don't think that all these rappers out here that are rapping about money and cars, they're conscious too. They know how to rap about real stuff. It's just when they rap about real stuff, the label is like, nah, we're going to shelf this. Nah, we don't want you to put that song out. Nah, put this song out about you killing other Black people. Like that's the industry machine, and it's still going on. And you have conscious rap coming out here and there, but it's not gaining traction because that's not the image that's supposed to be pushed. This is everything that's being broken through. This is everything that's being transformed. And it's the truth. You can call me delusional if you want. You're seeing this happen. It's the truth. Anybody who stands for something is called corny. It's called an Uncle Tom. It's called a coon. Like, they're not taken seriously, especially by the youth, because they want to delude you. They want to Pied Piper this generation. So they're just consumers, and they care more about what's lit instead of taking. Can you imagine, if the millions of people who trend the stupidest shit on Twitter, people will trend gossip between celebrities, but they will not trend startup companies who help feed starving kids. Could you imagine if people did that on a daily basis? If what was popular was shit that mattered instead of stuff that doesn't matter? That's not for no reason. It is psychological fact that when people see ads for at least 7 times, now they want to get it. This has been subliminally, subconsciously pushed to your dome for years. When you were a kid watching cartoons before you even knew or could make the decision, you're still releasing that programming forever. Kendrick is the only mainstream conscious rapper left. They want you to believe. And shout out to Kendrick Lamar. I think he's honestly one of the greatest because he has not ever truly compromised from what he started. Each one of his projects are different, but still, iconic. And him and Kanye are Pisces moons. So we see a trend here. Okay, it is what it is. As you shine your light, shout out to Pro Era. As you shine your light, shout out to J. Cole too. J. Cole's the king of rap. J. Cole's the king of rap, definitively. He said he's the greatest out now. Totally debatable, but he's top 5. He's the king of rap. And I mean, you could even say Drake is the king of rap. People are kind of iffy about Drake, but you know, I would say J. Cole is the king of rap for sure. Shout out to Yasmin Bey, formerly known as Most Def. Shout out to Nas. Nas realized hip hop died, and it's like when something you put your heart into, you've seen raped and you've seen just corporated out, like you lose passion for it. So I can understand why, you know, Nas said what he did and he's doing what he's doing. It is what it is. So keep that in mind. Shout out to Fabulous. Shout out to Common. I don't consider Drake a king of rap because I feel like he's transcended rap. I think he's more pop than he's rap. But you know, people like to hate on Drake. Although I will say Drake isn't necessarily free from criticism either. All right, that's debatable. It's all debatable. It's all debatable. I do know that and yeah, even saying J. Cole is the king of rap is, you know, debatable as well. Okay. Pop artists don't be like that. But yeah, someone said Drake is dark. I mean, he said so himself. He's a light skin, but he's still a dark nigga. Like he has Pluto on his sun in Scorpio. Y'all better be hip to what Pluto does. They have gang and mob ties. So this isn't anyone who's trying to hide his ties to the dark side. And so when you start to see stuff behind the scenes, you peep game. And it is what it is. All this is starting to expose on itself. All this is starting to expose on itself. The people who are really in a position to use their power and platform to help the people, and the people who are using their position to just completely return you to your regularly scheduled programming. All of this is getting exposed. And it starts with you. This is what I just read. Are you waiting for someone else outside of you to lead the revolution? You start the revolution. We're gone from the days where whoever is a social figure is someone that the media or the powers that be put on. We don't need that anymore. Anyone can go on Instagram and go viral with strategy or just by luck. We are now entering the new phase, and the more that you open up, the more that you're going to get hatred. The more that hatred is like whack and weak, it's meaningless. But the more that you're going to get made fun of. Let me tell you something. A lot of what you guys fear when it comes to social ostracization is meaningless. All people could do is talk about you. All people could do is try and do things that get in your way, but you're walking with spirit. I could give a fuck less if anyone thinks I'm delusional or crazy. I'm speaking not my truth, the truth. And anywhere that I'm wrong, I can have enough integrity to say, you know what? I was wrong about that. You know what? I was delusional, and change with new information. But I know I'm not lying, and I know I'm not wrong. This is all truth. And it starts with you. You are the change. It's not someone else who's going to be the next big thing. You are the next big thing. This is the last week where we're operating off that old paradigm. You could even say the new age of Aquarius starts now, and even though it's been started, this is the week where you're going to walk through that cosmic door, and you're going to go on that lone journey. You might go on that lone journey with other people, but you're going to, the reason why it's a lone journey is because no one else shares your vessel with you. Now, there are some of you who have deals with, you know, other celestial beings where you share vessels, and you've been diagnosed with multiple personality disorder, but it's not a disorder. You just have different vessels. Like the whole notion that only one person is supposed to be in a body is a lie. It's very possible to have different spirits and energies in one human vessel. It is not a disorder. It only becomes a disorder when it is not supported, and when someone is supposed to be made to feel that they have to be one person, and now they take drugs that go against the cosmic divine blueprint of their life. Can I get an amen? No more are we going to stand for this divine suppression. No more are we going to stand for this cosmic denial of our expression. Actually, it's not cosmic denial. No more are we going to stand for this denial of our cosmic expression. This is all about cosmic expression because Mercury is in Aquarius. And let me tell you something about the cosmos. It is super fucking weird. It is not normal. If you're still trying to be normal according to something, that normality is weird. The weirdest thing in existence is normality. Well, I'm looking forward to Cardi B. Cardi B wants all the smoke too. Y'all don't even know. She's coming back with a vengeance. And Nicki and Jay-Z. This is gonna be an amazing year, yo. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know the most weird thing in this world is normality. It is the system in place that makes you believe that you have to adhere to a certain guideline. And religion is not the only thing to blame. You know, I hate when people say I hate religion. Religion, and I know what you guys mean. And no, I'm not high. I'm sober. I'm 100% sober. Religion. When people say I hate religion, they hate the organization. But don't go so far when you just hate religion. Religion simply means a way of life. Everyone has a religion. Everyone has a religion. It simply means a way of life. It takes your attitude and your integrated lifestyle and behavior and forms beliefs. The set of beliefs which you guide and live your life by is ninth house. It is religion. So I can understand when people say they hate religion, but don't throw it away because everyone has a religion. Okay. Don't throw away old, outdated traditional religion, but don't give up on religion. Religion is a thing. Religion leads to spirituality. All right. Attitude is third house. Behavior and lifestyle. Attitude, mindset, third house. Behavior, lifestyle, sixth house. Religion, beliefs, ninth house. And then spirituality is 12th house. So in order to have spirituality, you have to have religion. You have to have attitude. You have to have behavior. There is spirituality in everything. Anyone who says spirituality versus science has no idea what they're talking about because spirituality is not separate from anything. There's a spirituality of chapstick. There's a spirituality of science. There's a spirituality of atheism. Even atheism is spiritual because what makes it spiritual are the beliefs, the habits, and the attitude that goes into the divine understanding of everything that guides how you live your life. Spirituality. Your day-to-day routines become your way of life, hence your spirituality. This is why routine 6th house is opposite 12th house spirituality. They're one in the same. Virgo, Pisces. And anyone who denies their spirituality is lame. Anyone who doesn't stand by their beliefs or walk their talk is a loser. So it's that simple, y'all. And given this deception that has run rampant in our generation, especially with Neptune and Pisces, it could have been hard to understand how to recenter. And this is where we most definitely will be able to do so this week. You're going to come into secret knowledge about life that applies to you. And in 2 days, the moon will come in Sagittarius and it will come into sight. You're going to be inspired by new developments and possibilities. You're going to make a final decision at the end of the week. And next week, we step into the new moon. Not everybody who has good intentions is a good person. The road to hell is paved with amazing intentions. But let me tell you, there is a cosmic door that you are ready to walk through that will come out of thin air while you're contemplating. All you have to do is just sit with your feelings. Thank you, Fit Goddess. Sit with your feelings. Sit with your emotions. Sit with where you're taking your world. Forget everything that you were told you're supposed to do to succeed. Forget everything that you think that you have to do to be someone in this world. What is it that you believe? What is it that you want? Listen, you are not the end all be all. I am not the most knowledgeable person in the world. I do not know everything. Now, I'm a Gemini, and I do think I know it all, and I have that right. Okay. I don't want to hear anyone talk about Geminis think they know it all. You don't know what it's like to have a ninth house Aquarius. We are allowed to think we know it all. Air signs are allowed to be snobby. Everyone has a flaw. You water signs are emotional. Fire signs, you have that spark. Earth signs, you're slow as hell. Air signs, we're a little bit arrogant. Okay. Yeah, we think we know it all. Whatever. Deal with it. But I know I don't know it all. I'm not an Aquarius. That being said, when you sit with yourself and believe what you think is real, it doesn't have to be 100% right. Allow the universe to co-create this through an adventure. That's what the journey of life is all about. You're not going to get all the answers at once. So spend this week ridding everything. Yeah, we don't believe in flaws, Alex. You're so right. Alex Caesar got that. You just hit me right now. We don't believe in flaws. It's crazy. So sit with yourself tonight and this whole week and really ponder what's real. Even if you initially think it's delusional, you can come up with the wrong premise, but you can realize that the way you're trying to say it will come through because you evoke that energy. So whether it's right, whether it's wrong, what do you authentically believe? Sit with yourself. Where are you taking your life? If no one else had to give you pride or a yes or no on what you have to do, okay, what would you think? What is your level of success? What is it that you want for your life? Ponder that, because you're going to come into greater ideas and the universe is going to speak through other people. Aquarius season is letting you know that God is found in everyone else. This is fact. Whenever the following statement that I'm going to say is a fact, whenever you say a prayer, it is answered through another person. Whenever you need to be delivered something by a prayer, another person answers it. We are each other's messengers. Okay. So keep that in mind. Woo! This week is not only very powerful, but it's one of the strongest weeks starting off the new year. And you, in order to make the most out of this Aquarian energy, you need to be out of your mind. Literally. This is why Uranus thinks outside the box. But when you're out of your mind, you're crazy. That's why they say, oh my gosh, he's out of his mind. You have to be out of your mind. This is why the Fool card in the Tower of Uranus is open-mindedness. Dude's about to jump off a cliff. Like, you have to be out your mind in order to understand this. But some of you are afraid of appearing crazy. Some of you are afraid of experimenting with different ways of perceiving reality. And so you're blocking something counterintuitively because the conventionality you have chained yourself in is blocking you from a world of unconventionality that is influenced by sacred divine order. And I hope this doesn't make sense, because it's your experience that's going to make sense of it for you. I am just a messenger in this time and space to help guide you. But it's only you that can be the change, okay? I'm going to say this one more time. The leader of this revolution, the one who is going to, the one for you who's going to change your life, the one who is going to walk through that cosmic door is you, period. Before I pull these cards for the signs, we're going to do a ritual during the pulling of the cosmic of the signs and before the super chat. So please go to my website, thepeacedealer.com. I have reports available. Report if you want a synastry report, if you want a transit forecast. I highly recommend the transit forecast if you want real-time transits of how all this affects you. Go to my website. If you want a consultation, go to my website, thepeacedealer.com. You'll be able to look based on my scheduler what time I have open. And I am totally booked for this week. I'm a little bit booked next week, but I have all of February open. Nope, I'm booked that week too. But seats do fill up fast. I'm still somewhat open. Holla at me. If you're not able to find a date or time, let me know and we can negotiate a time outside of that. And yeah, totally recommend. This is a great time to get a consultation for me because all of my energy is being triggered. Okay. I want to speak on Mars and Aries. It is ascending your action. Uranus is like an electric current that is taking the raw impulse of action and ascending it to a higher level. Venus is ascending in Sagittarius and evolving with Jupiter to have you connect in greater, more divine ways. And the square between Neptune and Jupiter is being put in a position to open up new perceptions of how to perceive reality in a much more ascended and divine way that will literally shake your foundation, because it's going to include perceptions you were told were not real. Okay. In other words, mediumship. A lot of you are going to be aware of spirits that have been around you. And once again, your subconscious world and your super conscious world is going to merge so that you can be aware of all three. Do you know you're being watched right now by people who have clairvoyant powers, or by people who have powers of scrying, who feel that they have the right to invade on your sacred private space to judge you? All right. Y'all can get that smoke too. All right. And I'm rocking with the angels as always, but I'll take care of y'all later. Y'all are beneath me. Okay. I'm gonna get arrogant real quick. I don't need to deal with y'all. I'm with the $1 billion vibe tribe and we doing big things. I ain't worried about these lower dark forces who wanna judge from the sidelines and talk about how delusional I am. Let me tell you something. I love being delusional. I don't consider myself delusional, but I don't care if I'm delusional. I don't, the whole notion of being completely crazy is an honor to me. I'm not here to live a normal life at all. And the craziest thing someone can think is that they're normal. That's the stupidest thing ever. Anyway, I would like for all of you to breathe down to your diaphragm. We are going to release any addictions, any negativity, any chains, and we're going to once again evoke this cosmic energy so that we signal to the universe we're ready to walk through that cosmic door. The God vibration, the goddess vibration is very much so like a gentleman or a very high priestess energy. You have to make the conscious decision to co-create, and then you will be presented the opportunity. Because if you walk through this cosmic door without the 100% decision to, your energy is not going to be stable. So we're going to make the decision. This is going to be very powerful because this might manifest in sudden shifts in your life. Okay. But if you agree to this, then you'll be straight. So breathe down to your diaphragm. As I am reading the cards for the 12 signs, I want you to breathe down your diaphragm, breathe out. Retro babe, I am not high. I think it's awesome that you think I'm high. I don't know if it's my energy that makes you think I'm high. And I read all the comments here, basically. Now, don't get it twisted. I want to get high. I definitely would love to burn down some smoke. If any of you offer me some, I will smoke it. But this is just me sober. Like, I don't need drugs to turn up. I don't need to pop Molly to have a good time. I was grown up taught that you can have fun being sober and whatnot. And when I'm with y'all, that makes me very high because I feed off all your energy. But anyway, I want you, as I am currently interpreting the cards, to feel the energy. Ooh, shout out to Escobra in the building. Feel the energy coming through and channeling through your hands. Okay? It could be as a dark energy, any addiction. This is just intentional. And what will happen will follow through. We're going to channel this in a dark void, okay? But while we do this, I'm going to interpret for the cards. Aries moon, Aries rising. We have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is talking about awakening, and you're going to be led to your highest purpose. The shit will hit the fan, and you're going to be in a position to very, 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 very powerfully come into a stronger sense of yourself. Ooh, Ethernosis is calling y'all out. Anyway. Anyway, Judgment is talking about a judgment call. This door, cosmic door, is going to hit for y'all super powerfully. Okay. And just be prepared to answer that judgment call, Aries. Taurus, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. I want you to breathe down in your diaphragm and let that light bring up the feeling of this addiction. This addiction, any dark forces will register in your subconscious as a feeling. I want you to just set the intention to bring that feeling to your hands, okay? And we're going to purge it through. It doesn't mean that your addiction will magically end, but you setting that intention will now start you on that journey, and you'll find some very miraculous turnarounds. Taurus, Taurus rising, Taurus moon. We have the Hierophant, which is the Taurus card. This is talking about spirituality taking over your life. You're going to make more official what you're doing. And Taurus, whereas your beliefs have been going through very intense transformation, you're going to find that there's greater structure that guides you and allows you to finally systematically put in order every single one of your beliefs. This is where it makes sense, okay? Gemini, Gemini moon, Gemini rising. We have the Four of Pentacles. This card's special to me. This is the card of my moon sign. Assured material gain. You're going to step into financial stability. You're going to have racks. Gemini, this week you're going to come into a lot of money, but it's not for you to splurge and spend recklessly. It's for you to save. Make sure the money that you come into, you save and you sit on that. I hate how people, and the Four of Pentacles could be like a miser card, but I don't see it as greed. It's saying to hold on to your coins, and you're going to gain a lot of it this week. Cancer, Cancer moon, Cancer rising. We have the Eight of Wands. Energy is going to move super quick for you. And you're going to go from 0 to 100. You're going to find an acceleration of events that will take you from step A to step Z pretty quickly. And you have to be prepared to adapt to these shifts, because this is going to happen pretty fast, especially if it's tied to a romantic interest. You could literally go from talking to each other to marrying each other pretty quickly. Leo, Leo moon, or wanting to. Leo rising. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Work. Give people that work and work. This is actually a dignified card because it's saying that the work you're doing is quality. And for those of you who are looking for employment, which I don't think a king or queen needs to be employed, that's just my opinion, you're definitely going to find that you get that work, and whatever work you're doing, just put quality in it, and you're just going to come into more money and worth. This is Sun and Virgo card. Virgo, Virgo moon, Virgo rising. We have the Hierophant as well. The Hierophant card is talking about you, similar to Taurus, coming into greater organization, but not necessarily of your beliefs in this sense, more so really doing things in an orderly, structured way. This is where, for Taurus and Virgo, you want to get religious. You want to actually find some type of structural spiritual order you can guide your life by. And this is what's going to be brought to you, okay? Libra, Libra moon, Libra rising. We have the Six of Pentacles. You're going to come into financial flow, and this financial flow is definitely going to help you understand at a greater level how to balance the material resources with other people. Ang Wu-Tang, I got so much power, I need to control it. That's the whole facet of this week. This is the week where you not only start to know how to control your power, but you start to understand why it was so uncontrollable. Libra, Libra moon, Libra rising. You want to make sure you're giving money out so you get it back. But I think you're giving money out. If anything, you might have to be gangster, people owe you money. But yeah, if people do owe you money, make sure they pay you back for real. But I think you're going to be, I think some of you already loaned money out and it's coming back. But financial flow is going to come through where you're money's coming in and money's coming out, and that's going to actually create more wealth for you. So be willing to balance that. Like, so Scorpio, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. We have the Magician card. So now that we're at Scorpio and we're evoking this energy, the energy that you have been breathing in, let us now release and purge. So let's just take some time, because I'm doing this while I read the cards because it evokes the energy. So now that we're at Scorpio, I want you to feel any addictions, curses. It's really just a feeling of perception. Release it. Set the intention to release it out your hands and put it in a black hole or put it in a void dimension and just see it obliterating. Feel it releasing and purging from your body. And you can also imagine a Scorpio glyph over it, purifying it, okay? And just now feel it. You can also release it to the sun. This is the first part of this ritual. Now I want you to breathe in sunlight to your heart and clear and clean your body. The more light forces that you bring in, the more shadow that you will feel hate you. And let them hate. All you got to do is shine, shine, baby. All right? Now I want you to envision a door in front of you. And just as sunlight comes down, let the cosmic energy symbolize the door, the energetic cosmic door. What do you see? Breathe it in, breathe out gratitude, envision the door. Scorpio, we have the Magician. You have all the talent you need. The Magician is saying there's no excuses. I don't think you're the type to make excuses. But this, I even pulled your card, the King of Cups. The Magician is saying that you have all the resources you need. What this situation requires are your innate talents and skills. Use them. This is literally like a wild card to me, where you're able to manifest anything you want if you believe in yourself. No matter what you want to do, you have the skills to do it. You have everything. There's nothing else more you need. Get her done and know that what you're thinking is manifesting. You have the magic touch right now. All right. Sagittarius, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. We have the High Priestess. I don't think that was a coincidence. I want you guys to once again imagine this door. The imagining of this is activating Neptune and Pisces. And you want to see this door. This is all intentional. It's letting the universe know you're ready to walk through that cosmic door. Oh, I felt that right now. I feel like Sag, you're going to really live this. I think there's huge significance that Scorpio got the Magi and Sag got the High Priestess. Sagittarius, your intuition is going to be consciously seen in physical form, and you're going to be revealed pertinent information that you were like, I don't know. Because the Neptune square is making you like, I don't know. Like, I'm seeing it, but is it really real? And the High Priestess is going to give you the most significant synchronicity that you have ever seen. And this works doubly for every other sign. You may see a synchronicity from a Sagittarius. If any of you sees a synchronicity from a Sagittarius, you need to trust it, because it's super, super real, and it is what you think it is. Don't question it, especially you, Sag. Just go with it, okay? And I feel like there's something even deeper here. This is tied to the moon in Scorpio carrying the Magician, and the moon in Sag, which will carry the High Priestess energy. Capricorn, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. Sagittarius, I'm also picking up too that you're going to come into secret wisdom that you have to keep secret. But it's going to help you. It's like Sagittariuses are going to be doing magical stuff, but they're not going to be showing people that they're the reason why the situation changed. Like a real magician. Look at you. Capricorn, Capricorn rising, Capricorn moon. We have the Sun in Capricorn card, the same card for Gemini. Cha-ching! Money. And not just money, like stability. There's recognition that comes with this card. This is the card of Osiris, the Egyptian god of death and resurrection. So Gemini and Capricorn, I'm so glad I have a Cap moon. Like, it's money season. You're not just getting money. This is not like the splurge card. It's not like the 9 of Pentacles that's like, I'm gonna go on a $20,000 shopping spree because I got it like that. This is, I worked for this money. I'm recognized because of this stability I'm getting, and I'm saving it. It's wealth that you're going to come on a greater you're just going to come on such greater foundation on. So this is well earned. Okay, Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. Yup. Okay, I swear to God, for Aquarius, I was gonna say, everyone, go back to your vision of the door, because the cosmic nature of it represents Aquarius. So when I saw the High Priestess, I'm going to do a tarot card webinar, Jeremy. Totally. When you see, that's a great idea, by the way. When you see this, right? And in the High Priestess card, when it came for Sagittarius, I was like, okay, maybe we should walk through the door now. But Spirit was like, no, wait till Aquarius. Wait. So Sag and Aqua, this represents the cosmic door for you. And now that we're in Aquarius, and I'm starting to feel this weird energy right now. That's a little chilly. I want everyone to imagine yourself walking through that cosmic door right now. You'll find that the walking through the cosmic door isn't physical. It's a process of breath. I don't even know why I said that, but I think it'll make sense to some of you. But I want you to imagine and see yourself walking through that cosmic door into the light, and see that you should feel it. Woo! Because when you walk out that door, you're not going to walk out the same as you walked in. And Aquarius and Sagittarius, and now this makes sense, because Sagittarius is the portal outside of the real realm into the spiritual, and Aquarius is that cosmic place in heaven. So it looks like Sag and Aquarius are going to be the ones responsible for helping people walk through that cosmic door. Everyone send Moonbase some healing energy. Okay. We do hope for a speedy recovery. All right. And now, and just like Sagittarius for Aquarius, breath is a multi-dimensional portal. Just like Sagittarius for Aquarius, it's important to really trust your intuition, especially you, Aquarius. And Indigo Sun, some of you are literally going to walk into literal space, and you're going to realize that even though it's a vacuum that could crush you and you can't breathe, you're going to be able to breathe. It's not even going to be breath. It's going to be a magical experience, kind of like you astral projected. So keep that in mind, Aquarius. You just really have to trust your intuition. The intuition you're going to get, Aquarius, is going to be out of this world. It will make sense to you, but that's why I have to keep it secret, because it's from a higher realm and template. You too, Sagittarius, that is not, it's meant to be kept secret. That's why it's a High Priestess. So keep that in mind. Pisces, we got the Lovers card for you. Quick love. Okay. Lovers card is talking about sexual exploit. Ooh, we got the Wishcom card for you too. Pisces, this week is gonna be lit for you. Oh my gosh, or goddess. Yeah, the main card is the 10 of Cups. Pisces, geez, what's good? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to mess with the Pisces this week. What's good? Oh my God. So yeah, Pisces, bliss and fortune. I'm a little jealous. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up, Pisces. To close this ceremony off, I want you to imagine everyone sharing positive energy with everyone else in the live chat, and set the intention for everyone to walk through their cosmic door and for all their meaningful wishes and desires to come to pass in fruition. So I call on Archangel Sandalphon. I call on Angel Sandalphon. I call on Archangel Metatron, and not Azrael, Raziel, to assist us and show us clearly the cosmic door we are set to walk through. And yeah, y'all, the card I got is the Ace of Swords. This Mercury Sun conjunct is going to give you It is going to crystallize your mind. And in a moment, in an instant, you're going to know. You are just going to know. And when you know, Mars is in Aries, you must take action. Don't worry about how. When you find out what you have to do, the opportunity will come. And once it comes, boom, the Ace of Swords is the outcome. So you're going to receive an epiphany shortly after this broadcast, before the end of the week. And that's all I have. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. This was 2 hours. Wow. I think I started a little after 7 though. Woo! For those of you with Neptune or Uranus contacts, don't worry if you're a little insane, because for some of you who are awakening very crazy, it's making you go crazy. That's not to say that you don't have responsibility over any actions you take, but you want to embrace that crazy energy, because it's not going to be that way forever. This is just that energy being activated in an unstable environment. Luna G, guided message regard my moving to another place. We do have the Magician for you. So the guided message that I have is that you want to be fully intentional. You want to be fully intentional towards what you're doing. And you definitely want to be put in a position to very powerfully know that everything you intend is what you're currently creating. So the moving to another place is going to be super successful. And congrats, Cindy G. Cindy G, we have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is saying you want to assess your situation with patience and allow the energy to just grow. You're everywhere you need to be right now, and just let the crops grow the way they should. And our Amazite, we have the High Priestess. Really follow and trust your intuition here, because you're going to get secret insight on how you should perceive the situation that'll give you an edge over other people who are in your position. Miss Leo, Scorpio, or who are vying for the position. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Will you meet somebody? Well, the Ace of that's such a great question. You can meet somebody tomorrow if you go out and you connect with people. So yes, you will meet some people. This energy is encouraging you to go out there and to put yourself out there. But the Ace of Pentacles is saying there's a new and healthy beginning that may come in the form of a gift or some new money. Lily 626, we have the Magician card for you. So this is talking about manifestation. This is talking about your intention, opening powerful doors for yourself. And you really want to know that you believing in your talents will get you what you need. IMP, the Hierophant, is talking about structured advice that's going to organize your world and really put you into more order and authority. Be willing to do things by the book. Rose, we do have the Queen of Cups. The spirit message is saying that you want to allow your love to flow and to definitely, allow at a greater level for, thank you. And to definitely allow at a greater level for a lot of your compassion to be patient with the people around you. Respond compassionately to others. Tara, Libra and Cancer, yay or nay? The Strength card in the Wheel of Fortune does say yay, but it's saying to hold on to your inner strength, because there's unexpected luck at your side that's going to boost your current strength and allow you to have so much control in the situation. Lizzie Brown, will there be a reunion? The Magician's card says yes, but it depends on you and how you intentionally make that happen. Believe in yourself. Robert Glemius, we have the 4 of Swords, urging you to rest, urging you to relax. I definitely have that binaural beats. So for those of you who want to hack your homework, Definitely listen to the binaural beats, especially tonight. It will facilitate great transformation for you. Miss Alchemy, we have the Sun card. This is the ultimate happiness card. Everything that's dark in your life is going to clear, and you're going to be very, very, very happy moving forward. K. Martin, we have the Five of Cups. There is wisdom in what seemed like disappointment that's going to enlighten you to a much more conscious way to move on from old wounds. Healing our world together. The channeled message that I have for you, especially this transit Pluto, is it's going to open up the way for so much greater wealth. And a lot of the work that you've put in towards manifesting this wealth is definitely going to allow you to enjoy a lot of what you worked hard for. So just definitely expect a lot more money coming your way. Clementine Cosmos, the new Libra in your life is wanting you to indirectly balance dark pockets of energy that you may not necessarily be aware of. So this is going to manifest in some arguments, but they're going to be a very valuable asset in your life to help you know how to be aware of certain facets you weren't. Other than that, they're really cool. Sharon Iana, the guidance I have with the Hermit card is saying to go within and allow people to give you advice, but really listen to your own personal advice. Moving forward, you're going to have your own unique way of doing what you have to do regarding work. Haywood, we have the Four of Pentacles, assured material gain. You're definitely going to be manifesting more material abundance moving forward. Lisa, will I be getting a 9 to 5 to balance out my project? We do have the Three of Swords, so it's there for you, but is there anything you need to sacrifice? Is there anything that you need to remove from your life? Because this is what will speed up you getting this 9 to 5. Barty, love, life, and finances. We have the Hierophant card. So it's a marriage card, but it's definitely speaking of you going back to traditional understanding. Is there a way you've strayed from orthodox teachings? Because in order to really receive love, life, and finances at their peak, you actually want to listen to some old wisdom. There's some knowledge for you there. Lex, we do have the Hangman. When it comes to love, Lex, you really need to just surrender. Be in a position to just let things happen. Don't try and control things. If you just surrender to your current situation, love will come. And you have Venus and Jupiter in your sign, so it's inevitable. Wisdom seeker, we do have the Queen of Wands. Perhaps there is a passionate woman who's going to provide you a lot of passion to help you move forward. It is saying that you want to take on these qualities of ambition and independence and really rev your charisma. Shannon Southard, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You want to save the money that you're coming into, but you also want to rest. Everything you're doing is right in your life. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Enjoy this extra money that will come in, but really rest. The more rest, the clearer your mind. Enoch, we do have the Five of Swords. So be mindful that the arguments you will be getting into are around and revolving people who just want to prove you wrong. They do not at all. The meditation music is in the comment section below. They do not at all really care about where you're coming from. They just want to kind of make fun of you. So it's up to you whether they entertain it or not. But if you think that there's any mutual resolution that's going to be had, it's a waste of time. Emily Gear, we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. So there's someone who admires you, but I think that around you, they're a little bit shy. Okay. And I see that the Two of Wands is coming out. They don't look that way. They definitely look like they have the world in their hands, but I think they're a little bit tongue-tied around you. So definitely allow your confidence to express itself. Don't wait for this person to share how they may feel, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. Any relationship development will happen over time, over the next 6 months. And that's a really good thing. It's actually better if there's patience involved, and just to definitely keep that in mind. I definitely do have to summon Dolo. Shout out to one of y'all who actually emailed Dolo and me. Yeah, I really, really want to have him back on the channel because we definitely have to go back in and it'll be dope. Shout out to Shannon who got a small inheritance. That's what's up. Mary Ann, we have the moon card. When it comes to relationships and love, read between the lines. Listen to what people aren't saying because that's going to reveal more with what they're doing. What are they not doing? Because your dreams and your intuition are going to show you a behind the scenes understanding of how to even find greater love for yourself. K Malik, we have the 3 of Cups. The move is to party and celebrate. Find some friends that you could actually celebrate with. 21 on 2-1. I didn't even know that it's your birthday. So the move is to celebrate. Literally, you're going to come into great information provided you genuinely party. So make sure you have a party, okay? Andrea, thank you for the positive vibes. We have the 8 of Pentacles. The work you're doing is going to ascend you to higher social standing. You're going to be greatly admired for this work, and it's definitely going to open up a lot of power. Sharon, I'm getting yes for you, and I pulled the Ace of Wands. There's a brand new spark for you that's coming, and that makes sense. I think it's coinciding with this conjunction. First of all, it's a huge yes. So if there's a yes or no question that you have, it's a huge yes in your heart. And this is saying to take advantage, not just the card, the channel message is saying to spark something new this week. Do something new that hasn't been done and do something that you're not used to doing, and it will be completely supported. I think the opportunity will come to you. Renee J. Smith, we have the Lovers card. This is the choice to engage in love with an opportunity that comes up, but to also connect your mind and your heart. Find ways to love what it is you're doing, and this will create more love around you. Where should I put my focus? Goddess adorned, your dreams, your intuition. Put your focus on your psychic abilities because they're, especially during this week, evolving to a level to where you're able to more practically use. And it's going to be amazing. Okay. Rebecca Resser, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is talking about assured material gain and recognition that will connect you to an artistic individual, but also bring out the inner artist within you. All right. Goddess Melanie Martinez. The energy that I have for you, or the channeled message that I have for you, is that you definitely want to be in a position to open up for greater experiences. But actually, the channel message I have for you is you want to open up for greater experiences, but this is applied to other people in your life because you're going to be in a position to open them up to greater experiences. And you definitely you want to put your foot down. You want to be put in a position where whatever you're offering to people, as far as advice or your energy, make sure they take it. Make sure they don't wave it down because the universe is using you to heal them. And so dark forces will kind of try and distract them. Make sure you get their focus again. Ayadero, birthday message. Happy birthday. We have the Strength card. You are inheriting your true power with this solar return. And it's good to know you have a Virgo moon. You're one of us. You a sacred being. So your transformational power to step into your inner strength, which was blocked because you had to be of age, you're inheriting the true nature of it. So congratulations. There's so much more strength that you have that you're about to know. And I think you've known, but you're going to experience. Star Power Blue. We have the 7 of Pentacles. The good news that's coming your way is that there's a long-term investment that's going to come through with great returns, whether this is actual investment of money or time in a relationship. So the 7 of Pentacles is a patience card, but that's what's good about it. It's assured that it's going to let you know a long-term plan that's going to really bring great success. Stellar, we have the Devil card. The Devil card wants to tempt you in ways that allow you to rise above the temptation. So welcome temptation and know that it's an opportunity to let your integrity shine. The channeled message for your relationship with Lisa, is that it's completely transforming. This may cause the end of the relationship, but it will create a new beginning. The end of the relationship doesn't mean that you'll break up, but there's a definite ending to a phase of the relationship that will test how pure both of your intention is. And it's a good thing. You just want to make sure both of you stay true to each other. To Wanda, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, your goddess power has been fully activated. And what the universe is saying to Wanda is to bless people with your goddess power. You're going to, over time, understand greater ways how to use it. But what are ways you can help people now? And this is all about giving money, but your currency is your goddess power. Heal people. People need your healing, Tawanda. Go and bless people who you know need your help, because this is what's going to make you more powerful and help you understand how to use it. Jeremy Nar, you definitely want to make sure that you hold people accountable. That's the channeled message I have for you. I don't sense that people are overtly trying to hurt you, Jeremy, but I think some people are trying to play a little bit on your kindness. It's not solely because they're evil, but it's not full of integrity. So be a little bit of a trickster and catch certain people in lies. Catch certain people you're unsure of in lies they may tell, and just hold anyone in your life who needs to be accountable, even if it just comes up this week. Summer solstice, you want to make a new investment. Make a new investment in a new income stream or an opportunity that's going to come to you to make new money. You could totally trust in that income stream because it's going to work for you. Okay. Mary Ann, we have the Queen of Cups. You're going to develop very deep love this week. And whether it's romantic or not, it's for the purpose of having you tap deeper in your soul, and you want to extend that compassion to those around you who need it. Moon Bay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Go on with your bad self. Pisces already got a great week. This is definitely talking about money that you come in, that you might even form a team around, but you get rich, Moon Bay, and I think you worked really hard, and this is all going to come through for you. Mercedes, we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is saying that there's very great love and career success, but you have to take it slow. You have to allow it to build slow. Oh my goodness. You have to not only allow it to build slowly, but you also have to be put in a position to... Is Empress Daisy in the room? Empress, let me know if you're here. Mercedes, you not only have to allow it to build slowly, but you have to be put in a position to very powerfully just kind of... Because what you're coming into is so huge. There's different parts to it. So you just need patience. It's all coming in now, okay? Beatrice Mansfield, any help on what I should be focusing on? Your future. The 3 of Wands is long-term plans. You definitely want to be put in a position to focus primarily on what over the next 3 weeks you could realistically put into form and you could realistically make happen, okay? You definitely want to be put in a position to openly kind of allow yourself to set long-term plans and act off on them, because your ships are coming in, okay? I want to check this out real quick.
This works powerfully. This is something that you want to do every single night, and this is what you do. As you're going to bed at night, you are shifting from an alpha beta state. Beta state is the more alert state, kind of the stressful state.
Oh shit! I want you guys to listen to this.
This works powerfully. This is something that you want to do every single night, and this is what you do. As you're going to bed at night, you are shifting from an alpha beta state. Beta state's the more alert state, kind of the stressful state. The alpha state's the relaxed state, but still alert. Then you have the theta state. The theta state is where the subconscious mind is. Now, most of our life is ran by our subconscious mind. And when we're consciously trying to change things, it takes a lot of repetition. Now, there's a hack to it, though. If you feel the emotions of what you want to experience as you fall asleep at night, as you drift off into the theta state, what ends up happening is as you're drifting off, you are then influencing and you're making whatever emotion you feel, you're making that emotion become your new default emotion. And it is influencing your subconscious mind, because the language that your subconscious mind speaks in is the language of emotion. So as you fall asleep at night, feel the emotions of what you want to experience. This is what you do. This works powerfully.
That's what's up. So yeah, make sure you feel what you want to feel before you go to sleep. Woo!
This is what you do.
All right. I got hella distracted. Kelly Faber! The channeled message that I have for you is to be super mindful of everything in this reality that you not only want to manifest, but oh my goddess. You want to be incredibly mindful of everything you're being put in a position to very, 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 very gratefully like manifest. Because what's going to happen is that real people are embodying the planets for you. So everything that you want to manifest is answered through a specific person in your life. Okay. Shout out to Bonnie LeBaron. That's genius, right? 5 appreciation before bed. So Kelly, everything that you're wanting to manifest, you know someone who is that degree of separation, and they will come forward, and it's like you have to co-create with them. Stonerland, you can also request an answer in your dreams before going to sleep. That's definitely advanced. Shout out to Yale Lifton. That's an OG. Stonerland TV. Anastasia Salem. If you look at the comment section down below, which will be available after I end the broadcast, you will see the binaural beats. And I'm going to end this broadcast soon. Let me post this for you. Stonerland, we have the 8 of Cups. Walk away. Walk away. And I want to pull another one. The Ace of Wands. Stonerland, if you're walking away from something bittersweet, you're walking towards what you wanted in the first place. So take advantage of a new opportunity that comes true. Bonnie LeBaron, what does the universe, God, Spirit want me to know now to help me be in alignment? Well, we do have the Temperance and we do have the Strength. You are working with higher angels to allow you to put your life in moderation. Oh my God. And not only to put your life in moderation, but like it's already, there's nothing that the universe can let you know because you're already doing it. So just continue to put, you're like applying unconventional lifestyle habits to put your life in greater moderation. Good management is key. The better management, the better, and you are assisted. And this is bringing out your inner strength. Okay, this is very powerful because this is going during a very important shift for you. Kim Mick, the channeled message that I have for you is there are going to be certain people throughout this week that anger comes through for, but you're not going to know why you're angry. That's because your intuition is trained on them like a dog who just senses negativity, and you need to trust that. You're just going to be angry towards people who you don't know exactly why. And even if you do know, let that anger out. Okay, let that anger out, express it, put people in check. Justin Bradford, the channeled message that I have for you is that your celestial royalty and lineage is being expressed to you through human beings indirectly and through star beings. It's literally like the set of a movie where you realize, oh my gosh, I actually am like the ruler of this cosmic land. And it actually has practical use in this world where, Justin, you can say certain words and summon energy. So this week is going to initiate you into this, but you've been initiated over the past 2 years for this. It's just been hard to understand. It's no longer going to be difficult to understand, but you have to take that step to just totally believe something that sounds crazy. And I think you're there though. Azaria, overburdened, stressed, tired, lost. What should the next step be? Listen, my friend, do not give up. There's a really important reason why we have specifically the don't give up card. Okay, this card is specifically speaking on you staying course and staying perseverant. Okay, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Okay. Do not give up, Azria. We even have the King of Cups, which is talking about wisdom, but one moment. We have the Devil card and the King of Cups. I think you're being antagonized by a Dark Lord who is wanting you to kind of rest. First, like, and I mean rest in peace and not in a good way. Don't give up because you are winning this fight. There's nothing the battle is being fought for you because you are like a very special high priestess. So you just need to keep your sacred energy pure. This overburdened stress is going to clear. All you have to do is make it to next week, to the new moon. Do whatever you can to rest. Let me pull some more cards for you. Yep, we have the Ace of Swords and we have the King of Swords. So it looks like whoever this king influence is, hopefully they're on your side. There's going to be an epiphany around this individual, okay? Keep that in mind. Justin Faber, the channeled message that I have for you is to write down 5 steps for a plan you have. What are the next 5 action steps that you need to do, okay? What are the next 5 action steps that you need to put in place? What are the next 5 action steps? What's up, Starry? Ari, you're one of my favorite. I don't even want to just call you a Sagittarius because you're just an otherworldly goddess that is not defined by zodiac sign. Shout out to Starry, Ari. And just in favor, what are your next 5 action steps that need to be put in place? Get her done, okay? Colette Miracle, what to focus on right now? We have the Star. Your dreams. What are your dreams come true? You want to focus on that primarily, okay, as they are coming through. And we also have the 4 of Wands. So looks like there's great celebration and a stronger connection to your community, but you want to focus on everything that you want to be put into place, okay? We do have the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles and the Sun. So everything that you've been putting into place specifically to balance your financial world is basically a hope. It's hope that's being re-inspired because I think you've been putting in work and haven't really been seeing the most come back, and it's all coming through. So you're coming into great happiness, but what to focus on are your dreams, and not just like abstract dreams. Like, what do you hope for? Because it's coming into fruition quickly. Annabelle Chapa, will my cardinal fan be safe if I reveal my truth? Yes. And your ships are coming in. So just like Justin, what are the next 5 action steps that we have? We even have the Ace of Cups. So even if there's arguments, this is going to be very powerful because you're clearing the way for yourself moving forward. She's so Sididity. We have Carnage. The attitude that you want to take towards your career and love life is one of patience, but also carnage, to where you're ready to mow down any influence that gets in your way. Be mindful of anything trying to distract you on your path, because this is definitely going to very powerfully open up. Be mindful of everything that's trying to distract you from your path, because this is going to reveal to you who in your life is really just an agent. And I mean, even from the most minute distractions to the most powerful distraction. Your love and your career is being put on track, though. Like, it's already here, but just be mindful of anyone trying to distract you. This is everything that's promised for you is manifesting over the next 3 weeks, okay? Lovely Law, am I on the right track for manifesting? Yes, you are. Lovely Law, whatever you are doing is not only putting you on the right track, but you're going to have money to spend luxuriously. So keep on doing what you're doing. Aqua Elliott, the channeled message that I have for you is that you're stepping into the mastery of your field. I don't know if you know you're the best at what you do, but you're stepping into the higher intellect of what you do. And you're going to be in a position to advise people in high positions based on your knowledge. Okay, Aqua Elliott. So definitely know that you've come a long way and you're one of the top in your field. Haywood Jablomi, should I, and even if it's not field, it's talking about your mind and your intellect. Should I message the Libra or wait? Good question. We have the Queen of Cups. So honestly, I'm a Mars and Aries. I'd say you should just message anyway and see what happens, to be honest. The Queen of Cups is saying they may be very receptive to your message. Layla Jade, we have the Queen of Cups, and this comes with the King of Swords. So it's saying that you definitely not only want to have a compassionate edge, but you also want to have objective logic. Okay, Layla, you're very compassionate, you're very tuned into people's feelings, but you're also logical, and you want to balance both worlds. And I think you're definitely going to experience two individuals that embody these archetypes who will help guide you. Starry 333, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So this is talking about the influence of a knight. This is a message coming through. This is talking about a transition from a lack of material to a surplus of material. So I get the sense that this could be a Gemini or air sign that comes in with a lot of money, or a message of truth that allows you to shift from a lack of funds to more funds. I don't think you're going through any financial issues, but if you are, you're not going to be. Like, you're going to be settled. But it's coming through that Knight of Swords. Like, they're bringing that with them. Gaby Marino, the channeled message that I have is to go on a road trip. Okay, to go to kind of move any stagnant energy around you, and to be put in a position to very, 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 very powerfully and amazingly really open up a lot of your passion and a lot of your enthusiasm, because you're definitely going to be in a position to sexually express your energy and very powerfully. Ethernosis, I got a card for you if you're around. We have the Ace of Swords. Ethernosis, you come in, you see the purest essence of truth is going to shine through your Gemini moon, and it's going to channel through you. Gaby Marino, though, for the Knight of Wands, it's the Knight of Wands energy that I'm feeling. It's urging you to really take the Sagittarius energy and to do something wild with it. Do something you're not used to doing. Job is stalling on making me permanent. Is it something bigger I'm manifesting this week? The Two of Pentacles is saying, yes, something bigger is manifesting, and it's going to call for you to almost juggle both, okay? And not just juggle both, you might have to walk away from one of them. So don't worry, trust your instincts. It's going to work out. Just be put in a position to juggle, okay? And thank you guys for staying tuned. All right. I see some of you have been yelling at me to read a channeled message for you. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, but I do pull cards for everyone before the super chat. So just trust that the messages I gave are for you. All right. And until next time, peace.